Alright guys, this is 1 pork chop, okay? When making mofongo, they use pernil. It's still pork, no matter what. But I want to show you how I season it, okay? So, we're going to take adobo. It's about a tablespoon. Italian seasoning. Half a tablespoon. Cumin. Don't use this too much, guys. It's very potent. So like a little sprinkle. Black pepper. About half a tablespoon. Actually, half of that, because I'm not gonna use that. And just mix. And then we're gonna use 1 package of sazon. Now we're going to set it aside for maybe about 15-20 minutes. So marinate. We'll be back when it comes to the cooking process for that. Alright, so I have had my pork marinating for about 25 minutes. My oil is at a 6 right now on an electric stove. We're going to test the oil, see how hot it is. It's good to go. Once you hear that, you start adding some more pieces on there. These are cut into small chunks. This is what you call carne frita. Let's get a plate prepared on the side. With some paper towels. We started at 8:03. It's been about maybe half a minute, 45 seconds. So let's see how long it takes. Let's put it at 8:04. We'll take countdown from there. When it comes to the cooking process, when it's finished, I will let you guys know how many minutes it actually fully takes. And these are about 1.5 to 2 inch pieces of pork that was cut into small cubes. And so we're back. So it is now 8:10. I put them in at, let's say 8:04, because it was like half a minute and 45 seconds to 8:04 anyway. These guys are done. Now it's what, 6 minutes. On high heat at a 6 on an electric stove. You don't want to cook them any further because then they're turned into gum. That's your carne frita. Some people make recipes very difficult. I don't. I like to make them as simple and as quick as possible. And put the last batch in. Clean my hands. Wait till the second batch is done, and we'll come back to making the cardito, which is like a little stew that they make for the mofongo. And then we'll go on to the mofongo process. Alright, in the same oil, we were frying the carne frita, also known as little cubed pork, fried pork. Alright, guys? So, let's crank up the heat now. I had it off because I had to put the meat aside and do a couple more things. But I'm going to crank it right back up. We're going to take a plátano. We're going to cut it. Cut the ends. Cut the ends. Both sides. Discard. You have, well, this one has more. One, just do right smack in between. So that's your first one. Then you want to cut the sides. So run your knife through. Try to do it as straight as you can. Doesn't matter. On through the lines that are there. This one I'm going to do on the lines. But skipping that one. Because this is a big chunk right here. Run your finger down. And that's it. And you got your plantain. Then just cut it into 1-inch pieces. If you do not know what a 1-inch piece is without using a ruler, you can use your finger. It's that simple. Oops, drop that fork. Hold on, let me toss that in the sink. 1 inch. You can use your finger. From the tip of your finger to your first crevice on your finger is 1 inch. Rule of thumb. Oil's hot. Let's toss those suckers in there. Bubbling. This is a one-step process, okay? As opposed when you're doing my previous video, which I made fried plantains. It's a two-step process. This is just a one-step process. You're only actually going to cook the outside until it actually fully cooks in the inside. Not all the way. I wouldn't say that. But we'll see. It's usually about 7 minutes per side on this one. As opposed to my other one, it actually was a little bit more. So you're looking at 8:56 right now is my time. I just put them in. So one side up to 9:13 and then another 7 minutes. And we will come back once that's done. We're going to make the sauce for the mofongo. Here I have 1 cube of chicken bouillon. Using 1 cube for now. This is 2 cups of water. 1 cube. While that comes up to a boil, I just took my plantains out. They're still hot. We're going to use the mortar pestle. Or pesto mortal. I don't know. Let's rewind that. I probably have to cut this out and just re-edit it. So, on to the next. Alright, so what we have in here is about half a tablespoon of olive oil and 3 garlic cloves. I like my mofongo very garlicky. This is a pesto mortar. Okay, that's not working too bright. Put that in there. Don't slam on it like I did. What we're trying to do is infuse the oil and crush the garlic in there. Smells so good so far. My broth is coming up to a boil. I'm going to taste it. It smells so good already. We're going to need some little pinch of black pepper. Well, let me show you over here. Hold on, let me put the black pepper in there. Just a small pinch. Just a small tiny pinch. That's it, guys. If you want more black pepper, you can do that. But between the garlic and the oil and it's infused, trust me, you probably don't need it. Alright, let me stop this for a second. Let me check on my broth. Alright, that's the broth. The 1 cube is still trying to dissolve. Or you can just use regular chicken stock that comes in a can. You can also use that. Just make sure that you heat it up. There's different ways of everybody doing it, and there's cheat ways. I do it this way. I have the chicken bouillon on handy, so instead of buying chicken stock, I just do it myself. Always taste. Taste, taste, taste. Let's put some Italian seasoning in there. Doesn't need another bouillon. Let's put a little bit of Italian seasoning in there. Italian seasoning has some herbs in it. Just a small pinch, like this. You don't need a lot. The top fell. Smells so good already. Alright, just shut it down. That's it. It's not much to it. Taste it again. It's done. That's it. It's perfect. Just leave it on the pan there. Still has those herbs. You see the rosemary still on there? Just leave it. Shut the heat off. You're done with that. Next step. Back to the plátanos. So we're back. So this is what it looks like in the pesto mortar. You guys can put this in the food processor. It's totally fine too. I have this on hand, so 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna add 4. I have a big pesto mortar, so I'm gonna add 4. Get all those seasonings in there. I could probably do the whole thing with just this garlic. Let's see if I can raise the camera up a bit so you guys can see it. It's just that my phone is really heavy. Let's toss them all in there because I have a lot of garlic in there. Feel a little too hard that it's not separating itself, just add a little bit of olive oil. Like just a sprinkle. That's it. Smells so good. I think it needs a little bit more olive oil. Getting too dry. And that's it. That's how you make mofongo. On to the next process. A lot of people put pork cracklings or chicharrón or shrimp, salchicha. I don't have on hand pork belly, fried pork belly. So since I had bacon, we're going to add it to this. So I have pieces of bacon. Just crunch it up in there. Oops. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. That's it. It's all done. Now what I do to make it fancy is I leave it there. And pick up all these crumbs. My broth. Take this plate away. I'm going to show you how to serve it. I have my carne frita. Okay. Then the next is the broth. And you're going to make the mofongo. So to make it nice and fancy, you take one of this. One of the... I call these dipping sauce little plates. Just pour it in there. Move this stuff over so you guys can see. You got the bacon. Oh, it smells so good. Garlic, olive oil. Might as well use all of it. It's not much left in there. Press it down. Voila. And then there you go. Mofongo. With carne frita and chicken broth. You can't beat that. That's professionalism right there. Hope you guys enjoy it. Follow my recipe and see you next time.